Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, Whitman College police investigating a possible frat party shooting over the weekend. Plus, Ben Franklin Transit is looking for new public input. What it's for this time is coming up also.
1 year since that October 7th attack. I'm Jay O'Brien in Washington. How remembrances in Israel and the United States are playing out a year after that devastating terror attack.
And beautiful weather today. Is it going to last? I'll tell you all about it in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Here we go on this Monday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a nice weekend. I'm Austin Reed. It is October the 7th. First up, Walla Walla police are investigating an overnight shooting at two frat houses which occurred in the 1000 block of Isaacs Avenue early Sunday morning. Officials say two Whitman College fraternity houses hosting parties were apparently struck by gunfire. Nobody was struck or injured. Witnesses say the vehicle and suspects involved have yet to be located. The case has been now turned over to the Walla Walla Regional Drug Gang Task Force, and the investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, do call authorities. New from the Columbia School District in Burbank today, the district was notified by a community member about a concerning social media post. As a precaution, police placed all schools into a working lockdown to ensure the safety of students and staff. After reviewing the situation, officers confirmed that the post was from several years ago and did not pose any current threat. Columbia Elementary School, Middle, and High School were all placed on that working lockdown. In Ellensburg, the community is mourning a Central Washington University student. Charles Edward Titeralat was a student at CWU. Authorities say he decided to hike a trail at sunrise in Mount Rainier Park back on September 16th. He went missing and was found on September 26th after a fatal fall. The young man was studying to be a clarinet music performance major. A vigil service will be held at Keith and Keith Funeral Home in Yakima tomorrow on the 8th at 5:30 p.m., followed by a burial on Wednesday. According to the Pierce County Medical Examiner's Office, they confirmed the identity late Friday. The cause of death was blunt force injuries. As you wait to receive your general election ballot, one thing you can expect to see is the Communications Sales Tax Proposition 1. This prop is a 0.2% sales tax increase to upgrade Franklin County's emergency communications for 3 years. Then after that, it would go down to 0.1%. Franklin County Fire District 3 Fire Chief says that they currently use a VHF radio system and it's outdated. It's 30 years old and they can't find parts for it anymore. But the chief says it is more than upgrading their communication radios.
It's critical that if you call 911 and then you give an update to a dispatcher on a car wreck or a medical emergency, that things have changed. They got to be able to let us know that things are changing while we're en route. And if we can't hear what they're telling us, then we're coming in basically blind or the information we've got at the time of dispatch. And those are critical components for law, fire, and emergency medical services as well.
Our Monique Ledesma will have more about this coming up tonight at 6 on Apple Valley News Now. Today officially begins National Fire Prevention Week. Kennewick Deputy Fire Chief Michael Hefner says it is the longest running initiative in the United States. It's more than 50 years old and was established to commemorate the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. The week is used to teach people good fire safety habits all over the country and here at home, of course.
Working smoke alarms. Smoke alarms now are manufactured with 10-year batteries in them, so that really gives folks some comfort that they won't need to be replaced for about 10 years. Encourage folks to test those alarms at least once a month, and also have an escape plan so that if the smoke alarms go off, folks know at least 2 ways out of every space in their home and know what to do if the alarms go off, where to meet outside.
Now on October 10th this week, KFD will open its doors at Station 1 for the community to come down and learn more about fire safety. There will be Sparky the dog, coloring materials for the kiddos, and much more. Doors open at 3:30 in the afternoon and it'll run until 6:30 p.m. We are continuing to track the Courier Canyon fire, which started over the weekend. The new wildfire broke out on Saturday off of Sun East Road in Kittitas County. The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Acres burned thus far, 160. The containment is sitting at about 60%. There are still level 1 get-ready evacuations for some remote cabins and residences on Upper West Sun East Road. Stay with us at AppleValleyNewsNow.com for updates. Turning to our first alert weather forecast now. It is a brand new week, so let's check in live with our Stacy Lee, who joins us with a first look at our forecast. Back from a quick break on Friday. And Stacy, a beautiful weekend.
It was gorgeous. We had that little bit of a system on Friday, but great weather for the rest of the weekend. Gorgeous today. Look at that, 76 degrees. The Columbia looks pretty nice. Saw some folks out boating. Good weather for that. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the region. Everybody in the 70s or 80 degrees right now in Pendleton, and we're going to see a little bit of a warming trend, but we do cool down to most everybody in the 40s tonight. The warm spot Dayton at 50, everybody else about the mid 40s. So planning your day tomorrow, look for those chilly out the door temperatures, light coat, sweater to begin with, and then you'll be peeling those layers off around noon. Get ready for those warmer temperatures, and look at this, I see 80 degrees, Tri-City, Hermiston, and Walla Walla. So a good 10 plus degrees above the average, but a chilly, quiet night ahead. Warm and sunny tomorrow, cool and breezy on Wednesday, and a chance of showers. When can we expect to see those? I'll tell you coming up in my first alert weather forecast. Austin?
Stacy, thank you. Now to the big story around the world. President Biden marked the one-year anniversary of the brutal October 7th terror attack on Israel at a White House event today. ABC's Jay O'Brien has the latest.
President Biden marking this solemn anniversary, along with former President Donald Trump and Vice President Harris.
President Biden and the First Lady marking 1 year since the gruesome October 7th Hamas terror attack on Israel, lighting a single candle in a simple, solemn ceremony.
For the souls of the holy ones, men, women, and children who were killed on October 7th.
The president calling Israeli President Isaac Herzog to offer his condolences on this anniversary, but not speaking with his counterpart, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Israelis pausing Monday to honor the more than 1,200 people killed and the roughly 250 taken hostage by Hamas, more than 100 of whom are still missing, including at least 7 Americans.
We're calling for President Biden and his administration to focus on getting the Americans home.
We want Prime Minister Netanyahu, as the leader in Israel, to put bringing the hostages home at the top of the list of what they will accomplish.
That October 7th attack igniting a war in Gaza. The Hamas-run health ministry says more than 40,000 people, many civilians, killed in the fighting there. Entire communities now unrecognizable. And Israel conducting new airstrikes over the weekend against Hezbollah targets, another Iranian-backed terror group that's been launching rockets into Israel in support of Palestinians. Back home, law enforcement on high alert, the Department of Homeland Security and FBI warning the October 7th anniversary could motivate more acts of violence. And less than a month from Election Day, both former President Trump and Vice President Harris marking the solemn milestone. Trump visiting a Jewish memorial in New York City.
And the vice president saying in a statement she is devastated by the pain and loss felt by Israelis, and adding, quote, "We must never lose sight of the dream of peace, dignity, and security for all." Jay O'Brien, ABC News, Washington.
Turning to developing local news, the Grant County Sheriff's Office is on the hunt for a missing man. A Sheriff's Marine Patrol boat launched at around 11:30 this morning and is searching O'Sullivan Reservoir. Search teams are looking for a missing 54-year-old Moses Lake man who was fishing at the reservoir. Police say Smith left to go fishing on the morning of October 3rd, and his girlfriend has not heard from him since. His truck was found. Smith tonight being described as 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing 180 pounds. Ben Franklin Transit is looking for your input as it works to put together its service plan for next year. They say no detail is too small. This is for the 2025 annual service plan. Gabe Martin, the manager of transit planning with Ben Franklin Transit, says public feedback is critically important. He says some of the changes that are being implemented this year are from customer feedback, including the commuter-focused express routes to get from town to town faster.
We're looking at 3 of those, one from downtown Kennewick, from Dayton Transfer Center into Richland to Knight Street. Another one would be from Knight Street to 22nd Avenue, and also one from our new Queensgate Transit Center up to North Richland that would hit Hanford High School, WSU Tri-Cities, and the National Laboratory.
3 open houses are scheduled specifically to get community input. The first one is tomorrow, Tuesday, 5 p.m. at the Mid-Columbia Library's Pasco branch at 1320 West Hopkins Street in Pasco. The second one is Tuesday, October 15th at 3 p.m. over Zoom. Then the final one is Wednesday, October 30th at noon at the Three Rivers Transit Center. That's in Kennewick. On our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com, you can find the dates, times, and links for those meetings. Here's an opportunity to get involved with the Pasco School District through their Ambassador Program. Pasco parents, community members, staff, and students are being invited to become part of the Pasco School District 101 Ambassador Program. This is the 3rd year that the district has had this program available. It is a 7-month program starting this November and ending in May 2025, meeting once a month from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Officials say this is a unique opportunity to learn the ins and outs of the district.
Have an opportunity for our community to be able to get engaged directly with us and really learn more about how the district operates. So everything from finance to nutrition services, to security, social and emotional learning, special education programs, finances, everything about the district. It's broken up so that people can learn about all the different aspects.
There is an online application process in both English and Spanish on the Pasco School District's website. We will have a link to that on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Apple Valley News Now live at 5 is just getting started. Still ahead, we'll have a quick recap of the Tri-City Americans home opener. Also ahead.
They need to get out. They absolutely need to listen to their local officials and evacuate.
Another hurricane is brewing. This one is called Hurricane Milton. We'll have the very latest. And Stacy will return with your full First Alert weather forecast. We'll be right back.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck, heavy hit.
Call 853-2222.
Dear Triathlon, let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 RAV4 for just $359 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When a loved one gets sick, it's usually women
who have to leave their jobs to care for them.
Now, I-2124 would take long-term care benefits away from millions of families,
forcing them on to private insurance
that charges women 70% more than men,
and denies coverage for people with pre-existing conditions.
So vote no.
Because our loved ones can't afford to lose their long-term care benefits.
And neither can we.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing NeuroStim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At NeuroStim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostemtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
And we thank you for staying with us on Apple Valley News Now live at 5 on this Monday. Well, throughout the month of October, McCurley dealerships are uniting with the community to support local food banks. This is with the annual Hometown Food Drive. Justin Harper with McCurley dealerships says food insecurity is a big problem around the area, and this is one way that the community can help to fill up the shelves at local food banks for people in need.
We've heard so many stories from the food banks where it's our neighbors and our friends in the community that just need a little bit of a hand, especially during the holidays where money's a little tighter, presents for kids and things like that. So, you know, it's really a big part of who we are, is being a part of the communities we live in.
There are 3 ways to get involved to fight food insecurity in our region. The first is buying a car. Money from vehicle sales will go directly to benefiting food banks. Then people can drop off non-perishable food donations at McCurley locations. The last, McCurley is partnering with Yolks Fresh Market. There are $10 pre-packaged food drive bags that people can buy that will actually go right to local food banks. Turning to news on Capitol Hill, the U.S. Supreme Court back in session today to hear a new round of oral arguments. Justices agreed to make decisions on 40 appeals so far in the term that will run until next summer. Now, the agenda includes cases on guns, pornography, and transgender medical care. It comes as the justices brace for a slew of last-minute election fights and a possibly new presidential administration, brand new. Well, Florida is bracing for what could be its largest evacuation since 2017. This, of course, ahead of Hurricane Milton. The storm churning in the Gulf, rapidly intensifying into a powerful Category 5 hurricane today. This comes, of course, as people are still dealing with Hurricane Helene. Floridians are preparing, long lines of cars waiting to fill up. They're trying to get sandbags along the western coast. Officials are urging people to finalize their preparations now and get out of the path of this storm. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis has already deployed the National Guard.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And they just can't get a break in Florida this season. All right, Dust Devil Stadium outside, Pasco Cam. Freeways moving along. That looks good. Some folks out exercising. Beautiful day, 76 degrees. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our sunset, well, we're getting dark earlier, 6:24 tonight. Let's take a look at this weather pattern moving through. Today was mostly clear, as you can see. Tomorrow, though, we see some moisture coming in off the coast, mainly impacting the west side of the state and the Cascade Mountains all the way down into Oregon. But overall, none of those showers will be making it across the hills for the next little bit. Let's take a look at our futurecast models. We may see a few clouds. There's the first little scattering of showers there. And then as we get into Wednesday, we'll see another round of showers in the northern portion of the Cascades. Could see a drop or two in Ellensburg, maybe in Yakima, but really chances are pretty low through Wednesday. Shower chances increase Friday and Saturday through the area. Ellensburg, once again, a better chance of seeing that. Same thing in Yakima, 10 to 20% Friday and Saturday. Staying pretty dry. Tri-Cities, we might see a speck of rain on Friday, but not a good chance of that. A little bit closer to the foothills, a better chance of seeing some rain Friday and Saturday. Overall, we're just pretty quiet and calm and very, very nice. You're going to see nice and warm temps overnight tonight for most of the area in the 40s, well above that freeze level. Sunnyside, the chilly spot in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, 42 degrees. Columbia Basin, we're staying in the mid and low 40s here as well. Tri-Cities, Hermiston and Prosser at 45, Connell 42, 43 in Moses Lake. And looking at the foothills, the warm spot there tonight. Dayton, a little bit chilly in Pendleton, down to 43 degrees. So enjoy that. Here's that temperature trend. Again, we're bumping up. We are in the mid 70s today, hitting 80 in several areas tomorrow. That's 9 degrees above our average. Then we'll start seeing temperatures cooling off as we head into Thursday, Friday. But the weekend so far looking promising, although maybe a little bit unsettled. Get ready for sunny, warm conditions. Look at those highs all around. Upper 70s and 80 degrees in Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, Hermiston, close in Yakima, Sunnyside, a beautiful 75 in Ellensburg. So nice looking weather. Planning your day tomorrow, look for those chillier temperatures in the morning hours. You'll start peeling off those layers by lunchtime, and then it should just be gorgeous. So enjoy those 40s in the morning in Yakima. Then you'll be peeling off the layers. 70 though by noon, not too bad. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Look for those breezy winds picking up on Tuesday as we start to see another cold front moving through the area. Temperatures dropping into the 60s, a little below average, and then back to the lower 70s, so right about where we should be. Ellensburg, breezier winds, slight chance of rain, and you can see a little unsettled as you start hitting Friday all the way through Monday in Ellensburg. Tri-Cities looking good. Like I said, the weekend seems like it's going to be good, so enjoy cooler temperatures this week after tomorrow. Enjoy that 80-degree October day. In Walla Walla, also 80 degrees tomorrow. Breezy winds picking up on Wednesday, a little more unsettled Friday and Saturday, but overall weekend's looking good in the Walla Walla area, and Hermiston also a beautiful 80 degrees day tomorrow. 75 Wednesday, breezy winds. Those temperatures in the 60s for a little bit, and then right back to those lower to mid 70s. So good looking forecast, Austin. I like it.
Good to have you back. How was the music fest?
Oh, it was a blast.
It was a blast. All right, we're going to talk more about that later on. All right, still ahead on Apple Valley News Now at 5. We're going to bring you the spotlight, so stay with us.
It's the greatest harvest on earth. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Growing up, I watched my mom serve our community by helping others through our church. I watched my dad, a workers' comp attorney, help people get benefits when they were injured at work. I'm Bryant Sutton, an attorney at Bothwell & Hamill, a law firm that exclusively helps people win workers' comp and Social Security disability. Let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411. Bothwell & Hamill.
Fall into $140,000 in cash and prizes this autumn at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. We're giving away up to $13,000 in cash and prizes every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then fall into $10,000 cash during the semi-grand prize drawing on Saturday, October 26th. Keep playing in November for your chance to drive away in a brand new Kia Telluride on November 23rd. Jumpstart your fall at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic, don't you think? We try to put our phones down, but we need to pick them up to see the menu. We can't watch something without also watching something else.
Ironic.
Ironic. But look, here's a phone company who wants you to use your phone less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Traffic jam.
And I'm already late.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get It Today inventory in the region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
Next ET,
it's going to be surreal for me.
Our exclusive with Ryan Seacrest and his sister Meredith. Plus, attention Bachelor Nation.
It's an ET exclusive.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Time for tonight's Spotlight. It comes to us from the Toppenish School District. A big congratulations in order. Nalene Strom has been named a WIAA and GISA Credit Union Athlete of the Week. The award is designed to honor student athletes across the state for their outstanding performances and impactful contributions in their communities. If you have an idea for the Spotlight at 5, send me an email, areed, A-R-E-E-D, at applevalleynewsnow.com. Still ahead, we've got the
viewer photo of the day and the bottom line on your weather forecast. It's next.
But first, here's what's coming up tonight at 6.
Coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now, we recap the weekend the Tri-City Americans had with their first home game and preview their upcoming game against Seattle.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here, from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Get 3.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 Cadillac Lyriq when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Life's too short to put up with a bad bank. You have a life, places to go, people to see, and things to get done. You don't have time for banks or credit unions that don't care. You deserve better. At Yakima Federal Savings and Loan, we've served Central Washington and the Columbia Basin since 1905 with 10 branches, face-to-face service, and a 5-star app when you're on the go. So go have fun. Do what makes you happy. Life's too short to put up with anything less. Bank better with Yakima Federal.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything. From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
The Palouse. There's no place like it on earth.
I'm a 5th generation farm boy. We've been doing this since 1875.
It's harvest time on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll have all of your top stories and updates from the last 24 hours. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will have your full weather forecast. It'll be all right here Tuesday morning from 5 to 7.
Get ready to bump
and rock on.
It's a 2-night celebration on Dancing with the Stars.
You have the groove.
Tonight,
boogie down with Soul Train Night.
Tomorrow, we're rocking on Hair Metal Night. What are you doing to me?
Dancing with the Stars 2-night event starts tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC and Disney+. Stream next day on Hulu.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
That's right. Our favorite time of the night is viewer photo of the day. Come take a look at your screen. Got a nice little sunrise over Badger Mountain. And I know a lot of you like to hike that. Little chilly in the morning hours, but hey, once you get about, up to the steps part, which is about where I can make it, you're sweating by then already. So anyway, thank you, Stu, for sharing. Use the QR code on the right side of your screen. Take a picture of that with your smartphone, or you can simply go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab, and you'll see where to submit a weather photo right at your fingertips. All right, let's talk about the bottom line weather-wise. Loads of sunshine tomorrow. Enjoy it. Here we are hitting 80 degrees. I thought we were done with 80s, Austin, but nope. Tomorrow we'll see just at 80 degrees again above the normal or the average temperatures. Now, breezy winds are going to start picking up late Tuesday into Wednesday, 20 to 30 miles an hour not at advisory level, but still concerning, and we are very dry out there, so fire danger stays high. Widespread showers, possibly. We're talking the end of the week. Most of those showers are staying into the mountains. Planning your day tomorrow. There's those 40s. You're going to be needing a little jacket there in Ellensburg, Yakima, Tri-Cities, Hermiston morning. Then you're peeling that off by lunchtime. And then by the late afternoon, look at that, 70 shorts weather, I'm saying. Shorts weather. Don't pack up the summer clothes just yet. You might need them tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Stacey. Thanks for joining us here at 5 Updates at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. ABC's World News coming up next, and then we'll see you again at 6. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great evening.